that time. It is SJPORR Experiment Beer Review time. And Kevin Clements here with Clements Homebrew, of course. We've got to get the beer. It's in the house. Oh my God. No, seriously, I left it in the house. But here it is. This is a fun one, yeah. Take a look at that sucker. This one comes from Kirk Sexton at Living Coram Deo, or Coram Deo. You're gonna have to tell me what Coram Deo is. I'm too lazy to look it up. But I love this one from Kirk. Kirk's from Arizona, and this is the Praying Monk Brewery, and this is Cellar Dweller Old Ale. Why did I choose this next? I just loved the label. And he has all the ingredients. You know, I think I will do some of the additions to it. He did a pound of Victory malt, 4 ounces of Black Patent, and 4 ounces of chocolate. And for hops, he has a ½ ounce of Chinook, ½ ounce of Magnum, an ounce of Cascade, an ounce of Willamette. So anyway, this should be fun. He filled it with a beer gun. He was learning how to do beer guns. There's a great backstory to this. I need you to go check out his site. I'll have a link below. And he really has a funny story about shipping the beer. So not funny for him, but for everyone listening. All right, I'm gonna get this cracked and we'll check it out. Oh, look at that. Is that not beautiful? That is a beautiful thing. Look at that head. Good job with the gun, Kirk. Not so bad, not so shabby. Got a full finger head on there. It's boy, it has almost an orangish khaki, just a hint. But yeah, it's kind of a khaki color, really creamy on the edges and some rocky bubbles in the middle. It's wow. I mean, this is basically opaque. I mean, it's definitely brown shade. It's kind of a mahogany, really, in color. And nice looking beer, though. All right, let's get the nose. Wow, this is fun. I'm having a hard time picking out the hops, though, honestly. This is 42.8 IBUs. So they're not super strong. They're there. I am getting a little bit of that biscuit malt, that just a hint of the chocolate on there, and I'm almost detecting, very faintly, mind you, some kind of like a dark fruit, which is interesting because this is a California ale yeast. So you're not really expecting, you're not getting any help from the yeast to do that. So I'm kind of bewildered there, and it must be coming then from the hop. Cascade can normally bring in, you know, some grapefruit, nice citrus and grapefruit flavors. I'm really not getting it though. Yeah, it's just a hint of it, a little bit of floral, just a small hint of that. All right, so let's go ahead and get a taste on this one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Kirk, that's nice. All right, I had to spend a moment longer tasting that. All right, you get a light biscuit, slightly bready flavor off of it, some light chocolate malts, but there's no question, there's no missing it at all. I'm also though I'm picking up some dark fruits on this. It's kind of indescript to a degree, and I don't know how you pull off dark fruits with what you've got, but I'm getting it. Again, it can't be coming from the yeast. California yeast is so clean, but I do get this like kind of plum flavor, which really works because this is an old ale. I'm gonna read the bottle again because he has more stuff written below. I skipped because I get kind of it tastes aged a little bit, and it's kind of roasty toasty, and I know I gotta be missing something. Victory malt, Chinook, California ale. All right, he didn't cheat in the yeast. Okay, here we go. I brewed it on 4/27/13. I lightly toasted the oats. Oh, clever boy. And used 2 ounces of oak chips. I should have got that in the secondary for 14 days. And okay, yeah, and he balled with a Blickman gun, beer gun. I knew that, Kurt. I knew about the Blickman gun because we talked on the phone. Okay, the oak chips, nice, but toasting the oats, very clever. I like it. You know, the base malt is kind of tricky with a lot of type of styles to work with to get where you want to be, and to go for an old ale, that was really bold for you to go for that. That's really nice job there. I can just imagine if you were to come back in here with some kind of like Abbey ale yeast or something like that, the kind of character that you could pick up on this would probably be just fantastic. So if you make an old ale, we'll do some homebrew beer trading, because I'd like to see what you do with that when you can use your own yeast and so forth. Nice. This is one I'm going to kick back and I'm going to enjoy here for a while, but I guess I've got to rate it, don't I? Before I rate, though, I got to say, you did a super job, Kirk. What could have been really fun with this, within the guidelines, since you couldn't go with a different yeast, you could have pulled in more dark fruits by maybe putting it in the secondary as well. That could have been very fun. That could have added some interesting characters for sure. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come in close to the mic because it's getting kind of breezy out here. All right, category 1, appearance, mouthfeel, head retention, you know, lacing. You've got some lacing action going on here. I'm quite impressed. Very, very nice. And, you know, the medium body is really perfect for an old ale. It's very well done. Appearance is great. The black patent, you were able to darken it. That's awesome. Good play again right there. Yeah, good carbonation on it, like the kind of a medium carbonation, medium to low, which is really what you want. You just did a really good job. You're gonna get better and better with that gun, but you did a great job. Okay, so for that part of it, but I gotta give you a 9. That's a 9. You took this recipe and you curved it to what you wanted. 9. Aroma. Again, you did a great job. I didn't get as much of the hops. We were trying to keep it low. I'm sure they played a part in the aroma. I'm sure that some of the fruitum possibly is coming off that cascade. I would expect it to be. I assume that was probably in the latter part of the boil. But between putting in the Victory malt and putting in the chocolate malt on there, you pull out some nice aromas, flavor. I get that breadiness. I'm picking up on the chocolate. The oak was really added to it, and I think toasting the oats was, again, it's a nice aroma. It's a really good aroma. 9. All right, taste. Again, taste, very good. Very much enjoying it. And I think it's unfair, but we're all biased in our own way. The having to use a California ale yeast really doesn't allow you to get the effect that you want on the flavor. It's the limitations of the contest. What can I say? It's a really good flavor, a really good taste. Nonetheless, I'm scoring you well because it is enjoyable. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. An 8. So where does that put you overall on this one? Kirk, my friend, I am giving you, that's an 8.7 score. I'm liking this one. Thank you much, Kirk. So appreciate having this beer. Hope you all are enjoying this. And we'll see you in the next SJ Beer Review. Cheers.